Alright, hello YouTube. I'm going to be showing you today how to make a multi-chest storage system with every single chest having its own different type of block that it funnels to. You can make this 4 blocks tall, as that's what I will be making it as in this tutorial. So it's very simple. Just put your item in, it funnels, and then it'll start to fall into the chest that it aligns with. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this tutorial will be an expensive one, requiring a lot of hoppers, nearly a stack. So let's get started. So first, place down 4 double chests in a row on top of each other. Next, go to the back of the chests. On the bottom chest on the left, place down 22 hoppers in a row. So once you place down 22 in a row, then you're going to place down 3 blocks behind it. Next, place a comparator on top of the first block and then a hopper going into it. Next, we're going to be making the actual auto sorting system. So place down 3 redstone just down like that. Then you're going to need to have a block there, place down a torch right under the block that's holding the comparator. Then place a repeater that's going into the block with the torch. Should be facing just like that. So now you're done the first chest. Chest number 2, you're going to need to place down 15 hoppers in a row. So once you place down 15, then you need 1 chest on top and 1 hopper going into that chest. Then you're going to place down 3 blocks and then just do the exact same thing that you did over there. Now, after you made that, you're then going to do the third one. So the third one requires 8 hoppers. So after you get 8, then you want to place down a chest on top, chest, and then, yeah, it should be 2 chests and hoppers going into those chests. So then you're going to place down 3 blocks and then just make the exact same holder, the exact same thing you made before with the sorting system. After that, then you're onto the last chest. So you want to place down 1 hopper, 1 chest on top, 1 hopper going into that chest, a chest on top, 1 hopper going into that chest, and then a chest on top, and then finally 1 hopper going into that. Then you're going to place down 3 blocks and just continue the cycle of the sorting system. So after you're all done that, then you can get a bunch of blocks. You can get whatever type of blocks you would like to go into these chests. I'm going to be using wool for this. So I have a stack of white, light gray, gray, and black wool. So in the top chest, go all the way to your highest hopper and place down 4 blocks there. These blocks are going to make sure that nothing else funnels into them. So if you're going to use cobblestone in this and you want to use cobblestone as a just blocker, then you got to rename this to just something else. Then you're going to put the stack in there. Then go down to the third chest and then do the exact same. Down to the second chest and the exact same. And then the last chest. So once you did that, then all the chests should have 22 wool in them. 22 there, 22 there, that'd be 22 there, and now just the last chest, which has now 22 blocks in there. So just like that, you see that it's working. Okay, next step is to make the chest that just goes into it. So the chest that you place your stuff into. So first you're going to place down a double chest next to it. Next, after that, place down a dropper right there, and under this chest, place down a hopper going into the dropper. Next, you're going to make an outline of this all the way around, all the way until you get to the very top of this. And you're going to want to connect this to this tower. So at the end product, it should look something like this. Now you're going to need to make walls around, so then obviously the blocks don't fall out. So then that should look something like this. So when you are up here, place down a water bucket on top, and I would recommend placing down a block here just to make sure all the water doesn't fall down. So when you go all the way down, all the way down this tower, replace this bottom block with sand, and then place kelp going all the way up. Then go all the way down to the tower and destroy this sand and replace it with soul sand. So now it'll become a water elevator and every single item will go up. So to make the actual dispenser continuously push out items, you're going to need to make a automatic system that'll do that for you. So you place down 4 repeaters like this in a circle, sort of, and a redstone dust in every single corner. Then, when you get a block of redstone or a torch, place it down and destroy it quick enough so that it goes like this, infinitely repeating. Then the next cycle is pretty easy. You just want to connect all of these with each other. So you're going to just want to connect them like this. And then you're just going to add walls around it so then the water doesn't fall off. Okay, so now after you place down a bunch of walls going around, I would highly recommend either making your walls really tall or adding a roof just simply on top of them so that the blocks do not fly out. Then you're going to want to destroy part of it. So if you ever have something like this where the water stops, and do this one on this one. Place down a button and then a piece of water. So you need ice to do it just in case the items don't glide across. Now I'll go down here and do the exact same thing. Place down a new bucket of water. And then one more time. So just like that, it should be operational and functional. So grab your blocks that you've used, and then with those blocks, place them into this chest, and they should automatically funnel up this elevator and go into its designated hopper. So you see, I put the white wool in this first one, so that's where they're all getting funneled into. Oops, I just grab them. So now, as you see, they just keep on getting funneled into the first one, and it's bringing it down all the way into this chest. So now there should be a new color, gray. Gray doesn't go to the first hopper, it skips right over it and goes down to the second hopper, which is it where it gets funneled into this chest, into the third chest. And then it'll do the exact same for the other two. And just like that, you've just made an automatic item sorter that is very expensive. So if you would like another video on a less expensive way, just feel free to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you would like to see more. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope this was helpful.